Good afternoon, YouTube. Taking a hike down this middle road off of Grizzly Flat again. So the road is up there, and I'm scoping out down the hill here because this is probably this steep area that shows up on the hillshade map. So branch D is down there. According to the map, there's a really steep section about 200 yards, 200 meters long. This road seems to go down to that end of the really steep section, and then the 1897 road stops at that end of the steep section. There the camera, let's see, there we're pretty level, so you can see the hill there is pretty steep. Yeah, it's about 30-degree slope there, and then it gets steeper. So when you go down here, all of a sudden it drops off. So this is probably that steep section. So I took a picture here with the Gaia GPS app, so that'll show me where I am on the Topo map, and then I want to see if I can line that up with the hillshade map and kind of see where I am. That's the closest I've been to seeing this part of the canyon anyway. Yeah, here I'm coming back up to the road, and you can see here there's the old fence posts with the barbed wire. I think this is the one I shot a video of last time I was up here. They had a barbed wire fence along a portion of this road. Yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know why they would have a fence here, unless it was either a grazing area for cattle or sheep maybe, or was that just a property line? Because the road isn't very straight. It winds in and out. Actually, I gotta make sure I don't walk through barbed wire getting back up here. Every time you come down here, you see something different. That's why it's kind of interesting coming back down here a few times. Okay, yeah, I made it back down to the big turn on the old road here, and I saw this on the hillshade map. There was a feature right off the road, and it looks like it's just a really deep gully. And in fact, I think the creek is right down at the bottom. This gully goes right down to the stream. This is about where that slide area starts, is down that way. And this gully and the road down the stream canyon end right about down there. Yeah, because this stuff shows up on the hillshade map. You can see these lumps and whatnot. So I don't know if that was just a slide here, or if they did some excavating or something down here. That looks like maybe just a slide area. Maybe there's enough water in here on a really wet year. It looks like just a big bowl here. Looks mostly natural, but yeah, maybe there's a spring. Could be there's a spring down there under that rock. Relative to this spot, I know where I am. In fact, I think what I'll do is take a picture here under Gaia, which will put a waypoint here, and that way I know this spot and that waypoint equals this feature on the hillshade map, and that'll help me line up things. Okay, that's the really overgrown section that I stopped at the other time I was down here and had to come up around the top of the road. But yeah, look at this. There is part of the road, and here's this little side canyon that runs down into branch D, and this is where the hillshade map gets kind of confusing. I don't know if there's like multiple little roads in here, and there seems to have been something going up this way. So that might be around here too. I'll poke around. I've got a few more minutes today before I got to turn around. Yeah, this was a bit of a head scratcher here. The end of the road ends right up there on that bench, and then it looks like it's been washed out. And like I said, the hillshade map gets a little muddled in this area. It looks like there was probably a road here, and I think it came down that way and maybe along here. It's probably been washed out, but then yeah, it gets pretty faint down here. but the map shows it just kind of running down the side of this creek, and there is water running down there. I can hear water trickling. I'm going to have to come back down here and just basically follow this canyon down. It should hit branch D just a ways down there. You know, there is a road down below. That's pretty clear. Right in this area, it's kind of iffy. So down this ridge here is another old road, and it ends, at least according to the hillshade map, someplace on that side of the creek. So yeah, maybe if I come back up here and just hike down this section and look over there for a road and look over here for a road, and then when I hit branch D, make a right. There's a road down there too. There's also roads that go up the other side of the canyon too. There's a couple short little roads. There seems to be a lot of water down in this area here. There's probably a spring up the hill or something. So yeah, I might try going straight up, or I might go up this way just to see if there's anything over here. Okay, yeah, it was a good thing I came back a different way. That's where I went down, thinking the road had washed out there, but it turns out, I think the road goes down this way. I was down there, so I think this road goes down and makes one more loop. So at least, yeah, I've got this marked here. There is a road still continuing here. Yeah, in this area down here, the ground is really wet. It's not muddy, but it's very moist. So yeah, there must be a lot of groundwater coming out here. Not really a spring, but just enough to keep this whole area moist. And that's why there's all this brush growing here. We'll have to go that way next time, but I got to get out of here. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you that little update. So stay tuned for the next time I come down here, and I'll try to continue on. As always, thanks for watching.